No. I have to go to the bathroom. I am not running away. No. 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 The bathroom. The bathroom's over here. What are you talking about? I'm lost. I'm in the bathroom. I'm not in the countryside. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello! Car engine works in Minecraft.
Well, okay.
Well,
so we failed, like...
I know how a car works, and you don't. So that's why. Yeah, turn around. Yeah, I didn't count. Turn around. That was our first attempt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is so cool, we're in future tense now. Anyways. So this is a model of an inline 4 engine, which means it has 4 cylinders in a straight line. Now, the goal of a car engine is to rotate this thing called a crankshaft. This thing made out of stone, this is called the crankshaft. And what this does is it turns around, right? And so it turns around, and to make things short and sweet, it makes your tires spin. So, oh, fucking Christ. And we're back. So anyways, where was I? Yeah, you want to get the crankshaft to turn, because when you make the crankshaft turn, that's when your tires turn, and that's when you go on the road to your various places throughout your life. Now, the way the crankshaft rotates is that it gets these pistons right here, or these cylinders right here, rotated. Now, inside the cylinders, there's pistons, and the pistons go up and down, like that, right? And they're connected to the crankshaft via a connector rod, this thing in obsidian. Now, with the piston inside the cylinder going up and down, being connected to the connector rod, it makes the crankshaft turn, or rotate rather, and it makes the flywheel, right here, this thing made out of obsidian and iron blocks, it makes the flywheel rotate, and this will go off into your transmission and make your wheels rotate. So that's how that works. But a little bit more into the pistons. The redstone torch represents the intake valve, and the torch represents the exhaust valve. Now what the intake valve does is that it brings a combination of air and fuel, which is fuel as your gasoline is your fuel. It brings a combination of air and fuel into the cylinder so it can create energy from that mixture. Now, there's 4 strokes in one cylinder cycle. You want to just come down here to like view it. Okay. So, is it up or down right now? It needs to be up. Alright. So your first stroke is called your intake stroke, and it goes up. Oh wait, what? Alright, you good? Alright, so your first stroke is the intake stroke, and it goes up, like that. And what that does is it takes the air and fuel mixture into your cylinder. I wonder what happens. Oh wow, it ate it. Okay. Let's try that again. So, your first stroke is your intake stroke, and the piston goes up. This takes the air and fuel mixture into the cylinder, which is going to be used to create energy. The next stroke, which it goes down, is, as you can see, it compresses the air and fuel inside the cylinder. And what this does is it creates an explosion and makes the power stroke. Now this is where you're getting your energy from and what's rotating the crankshaft. So it goes up and explodes, and then finally your exhaust stroke, which it makes the exhausted fuel come out of this torch over here. It makes it come out of this torch over here. So anyways, there's your 4 strokes, and these fire off at like 500,000.
That.
Yeah, well actually, this one and this one, so the first and the third one, and the second and the fourth one move in unison. So these two are up or something. No. So it would look like this. So they move in unison, so they don't upset the balance of the crankshaft. Right? They're called sister cylinders. So, one time for a review, an air-fuel mixture is taken into the intake valve, which is then used as fuel in your 4 strokes, so intake, combustion, power, and exhaust, which rotates the crankshaft because the connector rod is here, and it connects the cylinder and the crankshaft, and it transforms the vertical energy of the piston moving up and down into rotational energy of the crank, which absorbs all this energy, which is being given to it in bursts and converting it into a nice continuous cycle, so you don't have like a jumpy ride. And this goes to your transmission, which goes to your wheels. And that's about it. No, that's the flywheel.